making a 30% reduction in library funding to help fund the state's budget deficit. And while we know the state has a budget deficit, we don't want that funding to come from public libraries. Those cuts would be devastating to us and force us to reduce our services at a time when libraries are being used more heavily than ever.
I use it for school stuff all the time.
I've been going to the library my whole life. I have a love of reading, and my husband and I have imparted that to our kids who all love to read.
I'm an artist, a musician. I play around town several nights a week. The library, without a computer at home, the library has afforded me the opportunity to download sheet music, and that would never have been possible. I'd have never had that wealth of library, or that wealth of information, had I not had a computer and a printer and a place to go. And
I live in Harrison, Ohio. I go to the library at least 2 or 3 times a week, and probably more.
It gives you lots of books to read, and you get to learn so more.
I am here because I love my library. Without my library, I don't do a lot of things. Since I arrived here 10 years ago, the library helped me too much. Thanks to the library, I've been in programs like a sign language that help now my kids, and will be long list that I can tell you how the library has been helpful and really good things that show my kids.
Libraries are not a luxury, and we cannot afford to cut funding to public libraries.
I can't imagine being completely without a library at all. I just can't imagine that.
And I read a lot, so if the library closes, I'm not going to have a place to get books and read.
it's a godsend. I'm not sure what I'd do without it.
I love mystery books, and I could not afford to buy mystery books, all the books that I read.
Really sad, and that means that we wouldn't be learning anymore.
Please, I beg of you, the people that have the power to do it, that not close the library. We really need it.
When? Everyone. When do we stop reading? Never! When do we stop reading? Never! When should our libraries close? Never! When should our libraries close? Never! Thank you!
I'm a resident of Loveland, Ohio, and a science teacher at Walnut Hills High School. And I'm kind of disappointed that he's considering these cuts, because I feel the libraries are an equalizer for all walks of life. And a lot of my students in Cincinnati Public Schools depend on these libraries to do their research projects where they would not have other sources of information to go to.
I can't believe the governor would want to cut library funding when there's plenty of other things he could cut.
I just think that a government program that works as well as the library system should be given more money, not taken away, and spent other places that doesn't work as well. So we homeschool, and we could not do it without the library support. The Sharon, the librarian here, has helped us with our Mother-Daughter Book Club and has shared their expertise and their experience with books, and I just don't know what we would do without it. So we beg of you, please, take this seriously. It's going to affect very many families, and we don't want to see our local library closed.
When times are tough, that's when we go to our resources. That's not the time to cut our resources. The public library is one of the greatest resources we have in this country, and certainly in this state. I love my library, as you can see.
We love our library.
We love our library.
Save our library!
Please help to defeat this whole proposal by writing to the governor and the members of the budget conference in Columbus so that we can get our funds back. Okay, thank you.